Hello. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. I didn't even put an announcement in my Discord that I am streaming. I assume that you guys should know my schedule, hopefully. Hopefully, I say that you guys know me and that you know that I stream mostly on the weekends unless something comes up. But yeah, I hope you all are having a great Saturday so far. I slept pretty fine, I feel like. I slept alright. Although my leg kept cramping up so bad and it freaking hurt. But I was like, I don't want to get up. And my leg's like, I'm just gonna destroy you. And I'm like, please don't do that, please. But other than that, I feel like, you know, I woke up just fine. Had a bowl of cereal, which I usually never eat breakfast or anything like that. But I did. Most of the time, I don't eat until God knows when. I usually just wake up, stream, rinse and repeat. Because what is eating, guys? What is eating? I'm only here to entertain you guys. You guys are my fuel. Who needs food? Who needs nutrients? When I have chat to noms on. Nom 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 nom. Delicioso. Chat's so delicious. Yeah. We're gonna be playing more of the visual novel that we were playing last Saturday. Promises to Keep. I'm gonna try to finish it today. I'm not 100% sure how much is actually left in this visual novel. I know that it's not complete. So even if we do finish it later on in life, we're gonna have to go back to it and finish it up. But so far, I am actually really liking it. I'm liking the characters a lot. And overall, like, I like it. It's very descriptive and all that. Like, you're kind of getting, you know, a lot of details on the characters, you know, the character that we play, all that stuff. I really like it. The visuals are also really nice too. The characters are very nice, especially you know, Rofi, which is our orange doggo best friend from childhood, and Hunter, the raccoon boy. If you guys don't remember them, well, you're gonna be seeing them soon. But yeah. Also, I do apologize. I tried my hardest to bring back the first in chat redeem, but is not working. Like, I've tried multiple different ways and I can't get it to work. I don't know why it doesn't want to work anymore. Maybe because StreamerBot you know, updated, so now it's a newer version and no one has made a redemption for the newest version yet. I don't know, because I've watched 2 different YouTube videos of setting it up 2 different ways and it's just not working. It's just not working. And I did want to bring back the first in chat, but I don't know if it's gonna be a thing, guys, because I don't know how to do it. Unless there's another way to do a first in chat redeem, then let me know, because I do want to bring it back. You guys had a lot of fun with it and fight over it and be like, who took my first in chat? And yeah, I want to bring it back, but I don't know how to bring it back. So I do apologize. I have been trying. I've also been working on a redeem for you guys where I basically hold you guys in my arms. It's gonna be like hug chat, and it's gonna have like a little plushie that says chat on it, and I'm gonna hold it and, you know, hold you guys close, give you guys all the huggles and snuggles and cuddly wuddlies. You'd be like, I want to get hugged by Pierre, and I'd be like, all right, come here, and I squish you against my chest. Don't worry, you won't get burned much. But yeah, I've been trying, like I said, to bring that person chat back, but it's just not working. Anu broke it. We're just gonna blame Anu since he's not here. He broke the person chat. We'll just blame him. It'll be alright. He'll forgive me. I mean, he reached his 100 anyway, so he'll be fine if he never gets to do it again. He won't even be able to break it anymore because it's not gonna exist anymore. Wah ha 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 ha. Wah ha 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 ha. But I got my Pepsi, I got water next to me. I don't got any snackies, unfortunately, but I'm ready for my throat to be destroyed voicing 6 different characters. Because I'm pretty sure there's, yeah, I think it's 6 altogether, and that includes my character. I think. Let's see, there's Hunter, Rofi, Ollie, Theo, Artemis, and yeah, me. Okay, yeah, 6. I'm like, bro, what is happening? What is happening? As long as no one else shows up, I should be fine. But I know tomorrow, we should also be doing Deltarune with a Man Potion, and that will be a lot of fun. That will be a lot of fun. Although I gotta remember how to do like the Susie voice. I should probably try practicing this in this stream. Try to get it back. Try to get back. Just, who the fuck cares about my vocal cords? Who the hell cares? Destroy my throat. Destroy it. Destroy my being. Alright. Anyway. I think that's all I got for right now. To tell you guys. I'm sure towards the end of the stream I'll think of more stuff to say. But we'll just get into the visual novel reading, guys. We'll get into it. Let me just change everything over for you guys. Let me change everything over. Boop, boop, boop. Boopity boop, boop, boo. Boopity boop, 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 boo. Doop. I don't know why, like, on Obus, that it looks like I'm, like, slanted. I'm not slanted. First of all. First of all. But it do what it do. It do be doing. It do be doing. I want this one, actually. Da, 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 da. Okay, where's the game? There's the game. There's the game. Where are you? Where are you? There it is. There it is. Our cozy game. Cozy. Alright. Wish I had like a blankie on. Some hot chocolate. Get all comfy wumpy with you guys. But anyway, let's load. I don't even remember what the heck was going on, but all I know is hanging out with my 2 boys. Hold on, I got like a long piece of hair that's on my headset. It was like touching my face. It was driving me absolute bonk. Boop, boop, doo, 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 doo. All right. His eager eagerness to jump in so quickly sort of surprised me. He was the more cautious, patient one of us when we were young, always trotting carefully on new ground.
Of course. I'm going ahead and modifying a few of the betting rules so that I can play and be the dealer at the same time. It's not really traditional for the dealer to play, but this is all fun anyway.
And with that, the first round starts. After the initial bets and antes, our first cards are dealt. My first hand is a 2 of hearts and a 7 of spades. Looks like it's already a bust for me. Seems fitting, given my recent luck. I look up at my cards and take note of the competition. Hunter seems pretty focused on his cards, but Rufy is already done thinking, it seems. Alright, I'm ready! Do I bet now?
Go ahead.
Hunter and I both watch Rufy push a considerable stack of chips into the center of our makeshift poker circle.
Wait, are you sure?
I'm sure. I figure it can't hurt to match his bet despite my bad hand, hoping that no one calls my bluff. Call.
Alright, I'm actually out on this round.
Hunter discards his hand, clearly not pleased with his luck so far. The round continues between Rufy and I, and after Hunter reveals the flop, Rufy pushes the rest of his chips in.
Rufy, this is literally the first round.
Well, like I said, it's all for fun, right? Well, it's like you said, it's all for fun, right? And who's to say I don't have an amazing hand? To avoid immediately eliminating one of us, I decided to fold, letting Rufy take the pot. The next round follows a similar pattern, with Rufy making an enormous bet and the rest of us eventually folding. He gives us a mischievous smile as he takes the pot again.
Alright, Pure. We can't let him do that again.
And we don't. Another round begins, and this time both Hunter and I match Rufy's initial bet. After the community cards are revealed, Hunter speaks up.
Alright, I have triple nines, Pure.
I have a full house, 3 queens, 2 nines. We both look at Rufy. The smile on his face reveals it all. He lays his cards out to see a 10, jack of spades, which slot in perfectly with the community 9, queen, and king of spades. Straight flush, anyone? Hunter lets out an incredulously huff at Rufy's luck.
Okay, that's ridiculous. The second best hand in the game on your 3rd ever round of poker?
Mm-hmm. I guess I have some serious beginner's luck. With the teasing Roof, he takes the pot for the 3rd time, leaving Hunter and I with barely any money to play. After that, the game ends fairly quickly. Our bankroll's unable to keep up with Rufy's. With all the chips in front of him, Rufy springs up off the floor. Well, looks like I have a backup career just in case if I ever quit my job. Hunter's still reeling from being thoroughly troused by the new poker player gets up to.
Okay, well, usually people don't get that lucky. Poker's a complex game, and there are a lot of things that...
Rufy rolls his eyes and bets at Hunter playfully. Right. I can't hear you with all the sound of the cash that I won. Before Hunter can come up with some witty comeback, another text in the group chat sets off all our phones. Oh, looks like Theo is ready for us down in the basement. Ready to go, y'all? Super ready! He swipes his phone off the floor and helps me up before bending down to collect all the playing cards and chips.
Oh, I got it, don't worry. Let's not keep them waiting down there.
Rufy then drops what he's doing and stands back up, grinning. Don't need to tell me twice. He skips out of the room energetically. Hunter turns to me, clearly exasperated.
I still don't think he realizes how lucky he was with that hand.
Well, he is pretty reliable mathematician. I'm sure he probably calculated all of that.
Calculation isn't even half of the game, though. You can calculate all you like and still lose every round. He just doesn't seem to understand that. And I mean, a straight flush? I don't think I've ever had that hand in years of playing.
I smile and shrug. You always had crazy good luck with games when we were kids. I honestly can't say I'm surprised he won. We'll just have to rematch him later. Hunter sighs and shakes his head, an easy smile returning.
Anyway, let's hurry down. I'm sure they're already starting the festivities.
Right behind you. Sure enough, by the time we reach the basement, everyone else is already gathered there. I'd only seen a fraction of it earlier, and now I take my time to fully examine the space. It's a little chilly, but spacious and comfortable. My eyes are immediately drawn to the holy fucking Christ. Ah! Not the ducks. Not the rubber duckies. They just floated up into outer space. Welcome in, Anu. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you this lovely Saturday? How are you? How are you? Ugh. My eyes are immediately drawn to the pool table by the stairs. Holy shit, why did everything break? Why did everything break? Oh, there we go. What happened? I saw there was like a giant space and I was like, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Let's see. Evil 34, 45, 10% Q, 76% Q. I'll go with your second one, Anu. So you're 45% evil, 76% cute. You are evil, Anu. You are evil. I can't even make the first in chat redeem anymore. I've tried 2 different tutorials and they both don't work. After you reached 100, Anu, that was it. First redeem broken forever. Forever and ever and ever. That or streamer bot updated and no one knows how to do the redeems anymore. Because I've tried multiple ways and it's not working, Anu. It's not working. But besides that, after spending 2 hours trying to figure out my life of trying to fix the first in chat, which didn't work, so made me cry a little bit, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm just, you know, I'm just here with my 5 furry men, you know. I like my men furry. I like to snuggle up against their furry chests. Sniff into their fur. You know. I like my men with a bit of fur on them. Lots of fur on them. But I'm doing alright. I'm glad that you're doing fine too. Since you're here, let me do mine. Let's see what my cuteness is. It seems like it's taking its sweet time. Streamer bot's having a hard time, probably because I got mad at it earlier and now it's like, I don't want to work for you ever. 80%. Oh my god, I'm the same percentage of cute and evil. I am the perfect combination. Yeah, get fucked, nerd. Get fucked on you. Just kidding. Just kidding. Complete with the sufficiently fancy lamp. Look at that. Fancy lamp, guys. Fancy lamp. Next, they focus on an old-fashioned jukebox glimmering gently in one corner of the room. Ow! She's been taken out. She's been taken out, boys. Taken out. And finally, a stately looking movie projector in the screen. Softly lighting illuminates the dark wooden bar and its matching shelves packed with fancy looking bottles, glasses, mixing equipment, and the words.
Do your worst,
Daddy. Yeah, Theo, do your worst. Come here, you Arctic fox. Yes. Oh, yeah, let me... oh, God, oh, fuck. Oh, my God, the sploosh was a bit too strong towards the end. Holy shit, I almost got taken out. Holy fuck. Theo, jeez Christ. Woo! You had me for a moment towards the end. I was like... starting to drown. I was like, oh God, it's too much. Again, a little bit overpowered by the sploosh. You had a lot coming. I had a lot coming to me. Jesus. I was just trying to get my face in there, and then all of a sudden I started freaking out. That's some strong stuff. Yeah, it is, Anna. That's some strong sploosh. Sploosh! Sploosh! Mixology is a bit of a hobby of mine. I don't remember what I had Theo's voice as. Mixology is a bit of a hobby of mine. I like to keep this place well stocked. Theo punches a code into the jukebox, then sets up shop behind the bar, smiling broadly at us. Wow! Rofi merely cozies up to the bar, eyes scanning the display of wonder. I can make pretty much whatever you like as long as I've got the ingredients. So, any takers? Rofi's paws shot up in the air as if we were in class. Me! I figured. Well. Oh, sorry, wrong. Well, what do you have? I don't know. You pick something sweet, please. Theo blinks in surprise, then laughs. Okay, then. How about a appletini? I don't know what that is, but sure. It's a martini, but it's got a sweeter apple flavor. Ooh, that sounds good. I want an appletini. Anu, give me an appletini. Make me an alcohol drink. I never had a martini either, but I'm down to try. Okay, fair enough. Do you prefer gin or vodka? I prefer vodka. Rofi blinks back at him for a long moment, coming right up. Sweet, thanks, Anu. I want a appletini made with vodka. How about I just pick for you? Yes, please. How about the rest of you? Nothing for me, thank you. I'll just have water. Theo nods encouragingly. Sure thing. Hunter's bright eyes flick back and forth between Theo and the array of bottles. Yeah, all right. I'll have a little something as a treat. There's no pressure, of course, if you'd rather not. Nah, I'm down. Just, counting calories. Give me a shot of vodka, please. Hey, all right. A true college man right here. Dude, I want shots of vodka. I do have vodka in the freezer. Could take shots. It's 2:30 p.m. We can start drinking right now if we wanted to. We can start drinking. Pure love gaming. Reads visual novels while drunk. What's the worst that could go wrong? Right, guys? Right. I'd start fucking slurring words and stuff. I'd be like, Theo, Jesus. I can't talk drunk because I'm not drunk.
Theo teases, starting to tinker behind the bar. Ollie, anything for you?
I'd have a mojito, if that's okay. If you have the ingredients, I mean. If not, then...
Theo cuts him off gently, looking over his shoulder with a smile. Yeah, but you play fort well when drunk. It's like sober, can't play the game. Drunk, 100%. Like, let's fucking go. I can get like so many kills, all that shit. Sometimes get first place. Like, makes no goddamn sense. Sober, maybe I get a few kills here and there, but I fuck it up. No trouble at all. Nice and easy to make. Ollie nods in gratitude and maneuvers himself onto a bar stool, gracefully draping his tail over the back. And last but certainly not least, Theo's eyes meet mine and he grins playfully. Don't grin at me playfully, I can't handle it. What's your poison, Pure? Oh god, I want vodka! Vodka! Give it to me, I need the vodka! I'm thinking something with vodka. Ooh, Pierre, do you want what I'm having? Yes, I do. Yes, appletini. Or, oh God, I gotta choose between two men. Or do you want to do? Or do you want to do shots with me? Hunter gives Rofi a wink, and the puppy elbows him in return. Theo eyes the two of them with found aspiration and turns to offer me an out. Or I can mix you something else if you like, maybe a vodka tonic. Oh no! Oh boy! Oh shit! Do I choose Rofi? Do I choose Hunter? Do I choose Theo? Oh god, guys! Oh. Guys, I'm only a few moments in. Shots with Hunter. Ooh, Raccoon boy. I do like them biceps. All right, guys, we're going with Hunter. We're taking shots with Hunter. Shot. Everybody, shot. All right, so it seems like we're doing shots with Hunter. Oh. All right, baby. All right. I mean, look at his smirky face. Look at that. Oh. All right, we're doing it. We're gonna do it. We're taking shots with Raccoon boy. Honky Raccoon boy. Yeah, I'll do a shot or two. Why not, right? Hell yeah!
Come on here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
The raccoon slings his beefy arm around my shoulders and offers me a fist pump. Heck yeah, heckaronies. Ugh. I don't leave him hanging, of course. I fist bump him back. Oh God, guys. He laughs and pulls me a bit closer, comfortably leaning against me. Oh boy. Very well then. 2 shots of vodka. Theo hands us 2 sparkling shot glasses full to the brim. Cheers! Hunter holds his glass out, grinning broadly. I clink it lightly with mine and tip the shot down my throat. That sounds so wrong. Like if we didn't know that we were doing vodka shots, and I said I tip the shot, take that tip down my throat, basically. Woo! The raccoon exhales loudly and slams his glass back onto the bar. This stuff tastes top shelf. You're really pampering us here, Theo.
It's decently fancy, I suppose. Though, to be honest, I didn't expect a college student to be all to tell the difference. You got expensive taste, Hunter.
Well, you know, I just like to spoil myself sometimes.
Theo tends to everyone's request quickly, and soon after, everyone settles in with their drinks. The light chatter around me is pleasant. I can't remember the last time I was surrounded with such friendly faces. I can't remember the last time I was surrounded by a bunch of hot furry men, you know? You know what would go great with this drink? Rufy looks playfully and pointedly at Hunter, the alcohol clearly starting to set in. Some dumplings! Hunter, how about you go get them from upstairs?
Huh? Why me?
Because my legs are broken and I can't get up. Besides, Artie and I already worked hard to make them. And Theo's the bartender, so he's busy.
Hey, I spent long hours out in the cold shoveling the sidewalks. Do I get any points for that?
With a dramatic sigh, I get to my pause. All right, Rufy, I'll go collect the leftovers for you. Oh, I mean, I was just giving a Hunter a hard time, but it's fine. I want one too. You're the best, Pierre. I smile at him and head upstairs. As I enter the kitchen and grab the foil pan of dumplings, I can hear the clinking of glasses from the basement. I sip one and I slip one into my mouth, enjoying the savory taste, the juicy pop of flavor, and the sweet sound of muffled laughter. How long has it been since I felt like this? Like I belonged in a space. Like I could stand here forever in easy bliss. It's almost feels too easy. Too good to be true. Just as I did yesterday morning, I walk over to the window, place a paw on the frozen glass. It chills me to the bone. For a fleeting moment, I remember a snowbound forest in the embrace of an icy lake. If this is all a winter dream, here's where I would wake up. At this moment, when joy is so near, here's where the other shoe would drop. I'm going to wake up right now, but I don't. The feelings of warmth and comfort remain. The sound of laughter flows on. Your friends are waiting for you, Pierre. Go to them. I grab the dumpling pan and hurry downstairs. I arrive during a lulling conversation. Everyone's spread out around the basement. Seems like they pretty much forgot about the dumplings. I gently set the pan down on the table and let my gaze wander around the room. Our gracious host, Theo, still serving drinks behind the bar. He keeps a diligent but tender eye on his guests. Artemis, cool, calm, and collected. He thumbs through a box of records, one talon resting easy on top of the soft, glowing jukebox. Ollie, soft-spoken yet passionate, his eyes are bright with wonder as he fiddles with the old movie projector. My old friend Rufy, curled up on the couch, a blissful smile on his youthful face. Hunter, sprightly and happy-go-lucky, his dexterous paws are busy setting up the pool table, tongue sticking out in concentration. As I watch them, the joy I feel almost startles me. To think I could feel this strongly after only 2 days. Emboldened by this feeling, my eye keeps returning to one of them in particular. The one I want to spend the rest of my night with! Ah! I can't! Ah, I can't! I don't know. can't, guys. I can't. I don't know who I am. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna cry. Okay. Whew. Okay, calm down. Calm down, Pierre. Calm down. Calm those hormones. I know. Whew. Okay. Got this. We got this. Be normal. We got this. Don't let chat know you're so much of a freak. Don't let them know. Oh my god, I can't, guys. Oh man. Okay, well. So I can already cross out 2. Unfortunately, I already said no to Ollie a long time ago. Artemis, I did start to have a little crush here and there, but you know, I consider Artemis like, I don't know, I feel like he'd be like a cool brother is how I see him. Theo, I do like my men older. I don't even know how old my character is, to be honest. Well, I assume that, okay, so I think we graduated college or we're in college. Hunter's in college. Although Hunter got them biceps and he's got them nice, strong arms. And then Rofi, I don't know. I feel like as much as I love Rofi, he's also a lot like me in a sense. And I don't know if I could I don't know if I could like be with another me. Because I myself am too much to handle. Which is crazy. And I don't know how Ryan could even stand me sometimes. Because I'm crazy to handle. I'm crazy. So I guess that leaves between Hunter and Theo. Alright. I already did shots with Hunter, and I also went in his bedroom earlier. And you know, I just keep hanging out with Hunter. So honestly, this was like if I had a lot of points in a character, it'd probably be Hunter. So I'm gonna go with Hunter. And then, you know, if I ever play this game again, maybe I'll try the other ones and check out the evenings there. But you know what? We're sticking to our Raccoon boy, guys. We're sticking to our Raccoon honky boy. I wish I could just have them all, to be honest. You know, let's just have an orgy in the basement. Why the fuck not? Just pile drive me into the fucking pool table. Let's just fucking go. The clank of billiard balls echoes throughout the basement, drawing my attention to a certain raccoon at work. He spies me from across the room and beckons me over. As I make my way to him, he downs the contents of his shot glass, then sets it aside. Pierre, want in? I mean, I've only played once or twice, but sure. No worries, I'll teach ya. He hands me a cue as he sets up the balls in their triangle formation. I tried to get a feel for the cue's weight in my paws, but before I know it, he holds out the cue ball for me. I'll let you break first. I hesitate for a bit. He does too, and in a split second, we found our paws against each other around the ball. I'm gonna start fangirling. I'm gonna start fucking squealing. I can do this, guys. I can do this. He laughs and slips it into my palm. Trying to cop a feel, I see. You're a sly one, Pierre. Whatever you say, pal. I quickly turn to the pool table to hide my burning face, place the cue ball down and take aim. And then I completely whiff without looking up I try to take another shot at the cue ball. It connects this time, but only barely. The cue ball doesn't break so much as tap the triangular formation, and only a few balls roll outward. I wince and look at Hunter, brace for some of his patent playful writhing. Despite my worries, I'm met with a patient smile. He moves and resets the table, then picks up the cue ball.
Want a few pointers?
I nod, backing up and letting him demonstrate. Oh, it's so cute. Damn, why did they, Man, they really know what they're doing with Hunter, man.
So, first thing you want to do is establish a firm bridge with one paw.
He sets one paw down and lifts his index finger.
Next, you position the stick on your paw. I like to keep it under my index finger and let it guide the stick as I make my shot.
He leans over the table and takes a few practice shots without making contact with the cue ball.
Then, you just go for it. Strike confidently and try to follow through with your stroke in a straight line.
With a resounding clank, he makes his shot. The cue ball speeds across the table, breaking the rack of balls cleanly, sending them all over the table. He stands back up.
Got all that?
I think so, but I might need help setting up the bridge and figuring out the follow-through.
No problem. Which ball you going for?
I point to the solid orange ball that's set up nicely in front of the corner pocket.
Good choice. Just set your paw down and lean over. I'll help you.
Yeah, lean over that table. I'm so sorry. Fucking acting like a fox in heat. What the fuck? Just like, woo, man, I can't control myself. I do as he says, placing my paw on the table and leaning over a little bit, just like he demonstrated earlier.
Looks good. Can I come? Looks good. Can I come over there?
Yeah, feel free. And just like that, I feel him against my back as he hovers over me. His scent surrounds me comfortably, a mix of fruits that I can't quite pick out. Definitely different from yesterday's cologne. My heartbeat quickens as he reaches for my bridge paw and shifts it slightly. Our fingers almost interlace as he helps adjust the position of my cue. Then he maneuvers his other paw onto the cue. He moves it down until it touches mine, then wraps it around my paw. I hear him speak, softer than I have before.
Let's try a few practice shots now.
I let him guide my cue as he grips my paw gently. We take 1, 2, 3 practice shots before I feel his snout against my neck.
You're doing great, Pierre.
Ha. He gives me a soft chuckle, amused by my flustered reaction. That had to be on purpose, right? Then I feel his warmth leave me, his paw no longer holding mine, as he stands up again. I almost wish he'd stay close to me like that just a little longer, but the moment has passed now. His voice returns to normal.
I said, that looks great. Does it feel better?
Giving me a smile, he sits down next to the table. Oh, yeah, it feels more stable like this. He could definitely see me blushing now. I don't really care, though. Honestly, it feels kind of nice to have Hunter's full attention on me. To share this game with him, pleasantly buzzed like he is, I presume. I take a deep breath and take my shot, watching as the cue ball makes contact with my target, but exhaling as I miss the pocket by a hair.
Oh, close. Angles are a hard thing to get down, but I'd argue that straight shots are even harder.
He hops up from his seat, cue in hand, as he observes the state of the game. The concentration is visible in his face as he traces the possible trajectories of the balls with his paw. I can't help but stare a little at his display of focus. Something about the way he commits himself to things fills me with awe. He looks up from the table and our eyes meet. He grins at me, then bends over the table to make his move. Surprisingly, he misses the pocket. He shrugs it off and backs away from the table, giving me space to work. I try to copy him, identifying the balls that are the easiest to pocket. As I analyze the game, I feel his gaze on me. I feel his curiosity as he waits for me to take my shot, his enthusiasm as we share this moment together, his willingness to teach me pool, despite being a tease all the while, and his eagerness to lend me a helping paw, not just to me, but to Theo and Rofi and everyone else the last 2 days. To have someone as patient, supportive, and dedicated as Hunter by your side. I don't think you could get any luckier. The game continues, and unsurprisingly, Hunter comes out on top.
Hey, not bad at all, Pierre. You had a good string of pockets towards the end.
I guess so. You were much better, though.
Well, when it comes to time and experience, we could come back and play more often if you'd like.
I love that, Hunter. Before I can ask if he wants to play another round, I hear Theo call out from behind us. Last call, folks. I'm afraid your bartender is exhausted.
Sounds like that's our signal to start cleaning up. Here, I can take your cue.
He re-racks our cues in their holders against the wall. Then we cover the pool table together with his tarp. I see Artemis helping a very sleepy-looking Rofi up the stairs, while Ollie and Theo are still chatting at the bar.
Ready to head up?
I nod. We say our goodnights to everyone and walk up the stairs together.
Ugh. Sorry, my throat's like dying to be sick.
Hunter insists on seeing me off at the den, despite it being right around the corner. As we split for the night, Hunter opens his arms for me. I accept his offer, giving him a warm hug, letting him bathe me in his scent once again. You smell nice. Different from yesterday. He grins as he embraces me.
It's peaches today. I'm surprised you noticed.
I bury my snout into his fur neck, mumbling out a response. Well, it's all I can smell right now.
And whose fault is that?
He nuzzles the top of my head playfully. I wasn't complaining about it, you know.
Then, it looks like I'll have to keep switching it up for you.
I look at him, my snout leaving his fur for just a second. Just for me?
Just for you.
I smile and nuzzle his neck a bit more. We stand together for a long moment, enjoying each other's presence. I don't want to go to bed. Before I can fully finish my sentence, I let out a big yawn.
Careful, you're gonna spread that to me.
He gives me one more firm squeeze before letting go.
I had a lot of fun tonight, Pierre.
I did too.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm already counting down the hours. With one last goofy smile, he heads up the stairs to his room. For a few long moments, I stand in the doorway, taking in what remains of the raccoon's cologne around me. Though the den is a little cool, I don't mind much, still feeling Hunter's scent and warmth around me. It's like he never left. I can't wait for what tomorrow brings. Be careful who you trust.
Yes, Father.
Okay, it was a guy talking. Oh.
And remember that real friends don't really exist. You need to command the room's respect.
I'm hardly one to command anything, let alone a room full of peers. But I have no choice but to nod.
Make us proud. Make them wish they were you.
Who would want to be me?
And don't slouch in your seat like that. You know how that comes off.
I know, Father. I straighten my posture, too anxious to say any more.
Remember that your new classmates are some of the smartest in the nation.
Ugh, I don't need to be reminded.
Middle school is more meaningful networking starts. Is where meaningful networking starts. I got my first job through a middle school peer.
Peer.
It was through him that
I start to tone out Dad's lengthy anecdote. He's probably told this one 1,000 times. I stare at the plate of Belgian waffles in front of me as my dad continues his lecture. The normally enticing dollop of almond butter on the waffles wasn't calling my name today. The butterflies were fluttering a bit too aggressively to think about eating. This past summer, Mom and Dad hired someone who trained me to talk professionally. Introductions, small talk, elevator pitches, the works. It was all so fake, but who was I to do anything but follow their lead? Out of the corner of my eye, I see Mom walk into the room. She eyes my full plate of food. She waits for my dad to stop talking for opening her mouth. Hunter, is breakfast not good today? I can have the helpers make something else for you. There's this new organic yogurt that we just imported. I make contact with her and shake my head.
No, it's all right. I'm just not very hungry.
I can see a hint of concern on her face, but it quickly vanishes. Okay, well, we will have lunch delivered to school for you this afternoon. I will ask them to pack extra just in case. I nod and look back at my plate. I just have to get through the day. Make some no connections. Have to remember that there's no such thing as friends, only connections. Mom and Dad sit at opposite ends of the table, eating their own meals quietly. In my head, I run through my rehearsed introduction, the one I was forced to practice all summer. Good morning. My name is Hunter, and I'm one of the new students at... I'm interrupted by one of the helpers refilling my water glass. Oh, thank you. He smiles warmly at me, then leaving the dinner room.
Be careful of that stutter. It gives a bad impression.
I wince. Dad manages to turn everything into a lesson. Mom and Dad excuse themselves to get ready for the day, leaving just me at the table. It's okay. I'm fine. I just have to get on the good side of my teachers. Just have to be a perfect, likable charmer for one day. Excuse me. I could take off the mask as soon as I get home. A genuine, reassuring thought. One day at a time, Hunter. Maybe I'll meet some cool people. I wonder what they'll think of me. Through my storm thoughts, Dad's words ring out in my head. Make them wish they were you. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Dude, that was a crazy race.
Yeah! Can't believe I was beat the high school record!
Kodiak hustles over the finish line to greet me. As a freshman too, you are crazy fast.
Aw, thanks.
The wolf, one of my closest friends, gives me a friendly shoulder bump. I wonder how everyone else did.
Me too, you want check?
I break into a light jog, heading to the scorekeepers at the end of the track. Hey, wait up! Kodiak trails behind me laughing. Just as I turn around to tease him, I feel someone shove me to the side.
Ow!
I stumble, barely catching myself before I hit the ground.
Hey, what was that for?
I cut myself off as I realize who the culprit is. The star linebacker on our football team. He towers over me and smirks. Hey there, shrimp! Looks like you won your little race!
I don't know why I made him sound like that.
Ugh. I want to do like a better voice for him. Hey there! I can't. I can't. I want a better voice for him, but I can't. My throat does not want to allow it. Hey there, shrimp! Looks like you won your little race! Maybe the track team will finally bring home something more than a participation trophy. I clench a fist instinctively, but Kodiak intervenes, elbowing him away. Hey, knock it off!
What do you want? Picking a fight with me?
Yeah, maybe I am. I'm not so sure you'd win. I never have the courage to challenge a bulky football player, but Kodiak? He's on our weightlifting team.
As if you'd be worth my time! Catch you later, losers!
And just like that, it's just Kodiak and I. My anger eaves, replaced by embarrassment. My least favorite feeling. Hey, I'm sorry about that. I guess they really have nothing better to do. Shame holds my mouth shut. Dad's mantras echo through my head in a defiant cacophony. No one wishes they were me. As we continue walking, I turn to Kodiak.
Hey, when is the gym open?
In the mornings. The weightlifters get in an hour before it opens for everyone else. But I could probably sneak you in if you want.
That sounds good, but I don't know how to lift.
Hey, that's alright. I'll teach you. We'll get you big like the football guys if you want.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I want. Respect, admiration, just like Dad wanted for me.
Tick, tock, tick, tock. Next up, we have the top-ranked competitor in our college division. He positioned to finish #1 this season with a good showing today. Can he manage his lead over the pack? There isn't a single competitor who doesn't envy him right now. I take a deep breath and start with my salute, holding my arms out in the air. I hear my teammates yelling my name from the stands and the eyes of the auditorium on me. I smile. I feel good. I look at the parallel bars, take another breath in, and let out a forceful breath as I hop on them. First skill, I swing myself upwards, completing a handstand. I let the bars fall back into my paws and I swing back down, transitioning smoothly into a flip. My heart leaps as I gain some good airtime. Then the familiar bars come back to my paws like they always do. The second skill done, I go back into a handstand, then twirl onto one of the bars momentarily. It bends, but holds until I shift my weight back onto both bars. This one always manages to spook me in practice, but it doesn't give me any trouble today. The rest of my routine follows suit. I let my mind wander and muscle memory take the wheel. I sneak a few glances at the crowd each time I resume my handstand position. There were 3 other competitors on the other setups right now, but most eyes are on me. I start running some mental numbers as I launch myself into the air. My twirl was pretty good, but I felt myself wobble a little too much. Probably a fractional deduction from my overall score. I feel myself fly into the air once again, completing 2 full rotations for catching myself on the bars once more. My descent felt a little messy. Another deduction, maybe? I scan at the audience again. So many friends in the stands, but I can't help but wonder why they're here. To observe my performance, sure. But being in the lead, I can't help but feel like they're here to witness my downfall. Crunch!
Oh, fuck!
My left arm strikes the bar at full speed. The high velocity sound of flesh against wood echoes throughout the venue. Pain floods my whole left side, fiery, white hot, and demanding. I wrestle my facial muscles back into a rigid concentration and carry on seamlessly. Damn. I never mistimed that landing. I wonder if Kodiak saw that, watching from across the country. I wonder if the cameras caught it. And just like that, I find myself on the last part of the bar's routine. Just 2 more skills until the dismount. First, another handstand, then propelling myself into the air once more. I execute a flawless forward somersault. Extending my arms, I get ready to catch the bars one more time, but crack! One of the bars gives away, snapping like a twig under my weight. Time slows down as I fall, my mind processing each fraction of a second at breakneck speed. What happened? Why didn't the bars catch me, like they always do? The audience turns to me like one great eye, watching feverishly as my infallible facade falls away. So, this is what it feels like. How refreshing. I embrace gravity like I might a parent. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick. Oh shit! The sound of shattering glass wrenches me awake. Pain. Blistering pain down the length of my arm. Shattered remnants of the dream teared across my mind. The roar of my teammates, the eyes of the crowd, the sickening crunch of bone. It felt so real. I reach one paw up to my face, feeling my familiar cheek fur. Then I run my paws across my snout. I touch my eyes and find them wet. Already, the dream is fading. Friends, connections, bends and breaks. Long, lonely tables, elevator pitches. in mass. Dozens and dozens of mass. What hides beneath them? I sit in utter stillness, one paw splayed over my eyes. I press my paw pads hard into my temple, as if to find the dream from, as if to keep the dream from spilling out. But of course, the tighter I cling to dreams, the faster they fade. When naught but darkness remains, I have no choice but to open my eyes. I shiver. The familiar sight of Theo's din comes into focus as my vision adjusts. With one notable difference. Flashlight. I need a flashlight. I reach for my phone, sluggish heart beginning to beat once more. My phone sparks to life, momentarily blinding me. I blink the light away, but before I could fumble for the right button, I see a notification. A silly bed selfie from Hunter. I must have been out cold before he sent this. For some inexplicable reason, I'm compelled to call him. Hunter will know what to do. It seems like he always does. I press his number and wait anxiously as it rings. Once, twice, then. Hey, Pierre. I hear a sleepy-sounding Hunter through the phone. I linger on his voice for a second, then remind myself of the urgent situation. Hunter, I don't really know how to explain, but the window, it broke. I think something might have... I hear covers being thrown off and rustling. Pierre, stay right there, I'm coming. And just like that, I stay put, reassured. I wrap myself tighter in the blankets, listening for his paw prints down the stairs. Moments later, I hear them. Then a knock on the door. I'm coming in, Pierre. The door swings open and I make out a familiar bulky silhouette. Turning on the light, just warning you. Oh, it's bad. It's bad, worse than I thought. A fallen tree branch protrudes into the room like a shattered bone tearing through flesh. I turn to the raccoon, but his face is already locked in a familiar focus. Okay, we gotta get the glass cleaned up and then move the plants out. His voice is clear and sharp. He doesn't even seem surprised. Wait, before you move, let me grab shoes for you. For us. No sense in cutting our foot paws on the glass. He flies out of the room in a blur. I wasn't sure what to expect when I called him, but it really does seem like he has everything figured out. The raccoon returns quickly with footwear and a broom, and we get to work. Just minutes later, the glass on the floor is completely gone. All right, give me a hand with these pots. Hunter hands me a pot, then grabs two larger ones and hustles out of the door. He moves the plants to the living room, then makes one more trip to clear out the remaining greenery. All right, all that's left is the branch. Honestly, that seemed like the biggest challenge. Hunter gives me a reassuring smile. Come on, can't be that heavy, right? With his strength, I'm inclined to agree with him. Hunter takes a knee near the window, positions himself under the branch. I take my place next to him, wrapping my paws around the rough bark. Chalk-stained hands gripping familiar wooden bars. All right, here we go. 1, 2. We both lift. The branch starts to move, but... Oh! Crap, crap, crap! Can we put it back down? The branch plows back down the floor, and I give Hunter a look of concern. Everything okay? The raccoon shakes out his arms and shoulders. Ah! Anu! Anu, got me wet. This isn't the situation to get wet yet, God. The raccoon shakes out his arms and shoulders a bit, then smiles again. Yeah, I'm totally good. Just need to get a better angle. Ah! Ow! Ow! Owie! You son of a bitch! Owie! Giggery? Giggery? Temp 2? I nod and take our positions again. 1, 2. We lift once more. This time the branch comes off the floor a considerable amount.
Hunter grunts under the weight, definitely bearing a lot more of the load than me. He manages to get a few words out. Carry towards window. We start to move towards the window, taking it slow. With each step, I feel the weight start to press down harder and harder. I glance at Hunter, dismayed by his quick and ragged breathing. I do my best to support the added weight, but I can't sustain it for long. Put down. I feel him add an extra force for a moment, almost in defiance. Then his eyes shoot up, and I feel the branch start to come down on my shoulder. Now! He finally gives in, and we let the branch fall to the floor, both getting out of the way just in time. Shit. The raccoon rotates his forearm gingerly, clearly hurting. Hey, are you okay? I get close to him to get a look, but he scoots away from me. Yeah, I'm fine. We still gotta get the branch out. Before he continue, I butt in. But you're hurt. We need to grab help. Let's go get Theo. I said I'm okay. I just have to position myself better. I push back more firmly this time. No, we're not doing this ourselves. You're obviously in a lot of pain. I promise, I'm alright. I just need to warm up a little and hurt yourself even more? We're getting Theo now. He opens his mouth to argue further, but immediately stays quiet. Come on, let's go. I say softly, beckon him forward. As we leave, I turn to make sure he's still following me. He looks defeated, and definitely still in pain. Hi, Skill! How are you? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. It's always nice to see you. Doing fine, just playing an Arkham game. Like Batman? Is that what that is? Like a Batman game? Hey, do you need anything? Pain meds, hot patches? I'm fine. Let's go get Theo. Sorry for not being around as much recently. No, you're fine. You're perfectly fine, Skill. I just appreciate when you're able to stop in. You don't need to apologize. You don't need to apologize. I just appreciate the moments when you are able to stop in, even if it's just a quick lurky lurk, coming in to say hi. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I know a lot of the games that I played probably aren't your cup of tea, but I still appreciate you just stopping in just to say hi and stuff. Batman games goated. I don't think I've ever played any of the Batman games. I think I've only like seen people play them. I used to play like an old Pierre's so nice. I am nice, Anu. I am nice. Don't be like that. I am nice. I only bite sometimes. I am actually nice. I'm not meanie-bo beanie. I'm not a meanie-bo beanie. Ah, yeah, give me that sploosh. Give me that sploosh. I'm splooshing for Hunter. Give it to me. I played like a Spider-Man game a long time ago. But yeah, that's about it. I don't think I've ever played a lot of like Marvel or any of those kind of like games. Batman, DC. Those. Never. Never ever. I like the movies, but don't really play the games. Yep. See, Anu, I'll show you how evil I am. I'm not gonna be evil at all. See, I'm not that evil. I'm nice. I'm nice. I need to do an exclamation point nice one. See, Skill's not evil either. He's less evil than I am. See, Anna, you're the evilest.
The evilest of all of us. You're so evil, Anu. Still ugly, sorta? Nah. No. Watch, guys. I'm gonna get less than all y'all. You ready? Let's fucking go! I told you guys. See, told you. So I'm the ugliest of them all. I'm the ugly duckling that no one wants. I'm just an ugly duckling that no one wants. They just kind of throw me in the corner, and sometimes I get picked for games, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't. No housekeeping! No housekeeping! No housekeeping. Oh God, I'm not opening the door if it's that duck with a knife. I'm not opening it. I'm not opening the door if it's the duck. No duck. No, I'm not opening it for the duck. He's got a knife. He's got a knife. He's a good luck duck. Why does good luck duck have knife though? Is it a good luck knife? Oh, thank you for the head pass. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. For self-defense? Fine. As long as I don't give him a reason for self-defense, I guess it should be fine. Should be fine. I'll let him in. I'll open the door. I'll snuggle the good luck ducky. Give me a little ducky. I give you a little hug. Snuggle, 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 snuggle. I just want to give Hunter a little snuggle wuggle too. Look how sad he looks. Look how sad he looks. He's hurt. He hurt his arm during gymnastics, guys. He'll never be able to do gymnastics again. Gymnastics. He'll never be able to do it again. I just want to give him a hug. Hold him tightly in my arms. I want him to hold me tightly in his arms too. His voice comes out concerned. Alright, but yeah, I don't like these types of games, so I'm gonna just lurk. That's okay, Skill. That's okay. Do you just not like visual novels in general, or just not the visual novels that I'm into? I've read other visual novels, kinda, like there were more like game-like AI, the Simonian Files. But I assume that you probably don't like the gay visual novels. The boy love. It's okay, Skill. You just don't like your men furry, that's all. Visual novels as a whole, I dislike, and the topic of this one, to say the least, I see. That's fine. That's fine. I'm sure one day, Skill, I'll find a visual novel that you will like because I'll be the one reading it, and you will like it. I promise you. I will find a visual novel that you will probably find interesting.
No! God! No! God, please, no! 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 No!
It's okay, Skill. It's okay. It's okay. I appreciate the lurky lurk, and I still appreciate you stopping in and stuff. I appreciate yous. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I usually play games that aren't people's cups of teas. Just like I was the first person ever to play the Is It Wrong to Be Locked Up? We just come to spank and splooge on you. Oh, okay. Thanks. Thanks, guys. That makes me feel a lot better. It makes me feel a lot better that you guys just come here for me and not the visual novel. Hey, yo, what? Skill's like, wait, what just happened? What I just walk into? What's going on? Oh, God. That scared the fuck out of me.
Daddy.
Ooh, ooh. Do your worst, Anu. Do your worst, skill issue.
Emotional damage.
I've seen this a few times. uh, he didn't stop yipping when he got hit. He just kept going. He just kept going. He just kept. I wanted to go yip. He didn't do his. He just fucking just kept going. Just kept going. Yippee! Yippee! I mean, there's still this one too, guys. Bam! God damn! Take my shelf out, bitches. Take that. Alright, where's my yippee? Yippee! Whoa! You try to... You spell yippee wrong, you wrote yuppie. Yuppie! Alright, let's see... Where's yippee? Typing is hard. It's fine. I was just giving you shit. I was just giving you shit. I'm just giving you shit, this all. It's okay. Okay, let's see. Yes. And okay, let's try this. Jesus Christ. He had gravity. He just fucking dropped. What the fuck? What? He just... Yippee! It's not like I changed, like, the speed or whatever. It just, like... Alright, let's try this. Instead of typing it, I'm just gonna hit enter and just go. Alright, so what if we... turn the speed down? Try this. Nope. Yippee! Yay! I don't know what I did differently, to be honest, guys. It just... Maybe if I added, like, maybe this? Okay, let's try this. Sausage? What is that? The fuck is that? Why don't you stop anymore? I mean, all I really did was, like, just turn down the volume. I mean, turned up the volume. It's a cucumber? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know why before it would just be like, yep! Cucumber. Whatever. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. This thing just likes to break randomly. I blame Anu. It's all Anu's fault. Let's just blame him. He's not here anymore, right? You just blame Anu. Guys, if he shows up, it was not his fault, okay? But... Was that how I did it? Oh my god, it's so long. I didn't think it was that long. Welcome in, man potion. Lizard. 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 Lies? What's lies, Anu? What are you talking about? That was long. Just like that cucumber, that was long.
I like me long cucumbers. Lizard. I need to make a lizard button. Lizard. 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 I need to make one. That's what she said. Lizard. That is what she said. She said lizard. Ew, ew. Ew, ew. I like them cucumbers long. Ew, ew. His voice comes out concerningly flat. The trek up the stairs feels painfully long, just like the cucumber. Painfully long. Skillet, she's like, all right, this is my time to leave. See you later. Here's the door. Goodbye. Have a good time. Be back later. Man Potion also coming and being like, what the fuck did I walk into? Lizard. 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 Man, it's hot in here and I have the AC on. It's still fucking hot. I'm gonna have to like start stripping. I'm gonna start stripping out of clothes. You goddamn right, this is my cue to just have the stream at 1% on in the background. I'm like that stream where like, you know, it's perfectly innocent and then your parents walk in and it's just like, ooh, woo, come give me your cucumber, senpai. And you're like, Mom, I swear it's not what it looks like. I swear. I swear that happens every time I watch anime and like it'll be perfectly fine and then Ryan comes in and he's like, gay, and I'm like, it hasn't been gay this whole time, I promise. I promise. It's not yaoi, I promise. It looks like that, but it's not, I swear, this whole time. And it happens every time he walks in the room. I'm like, ah! It always happens when someone walks in the room, exactly. I'm taking my duck back. No! Skill, I want the duck. It's my ducky now. It's mine. You can't have it back. You gave it to me. It's mine. It's my duck. It's mine. It's mine. It's my good luck ducky that you gave me. I want it back. Skill, I can't take the duck back. I want it. I'll be good. I'll be good, I promise. Hey, remember when I said he uses the knife? We have more stab ducks. No! 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 No, not the ducks with the knives. I don't want to be stabbed. I don't want to be stabbed. I don't want to be stabbed. Stabbing is not good. Stabbing bad. Bad. You guys are bad. No stabba-dabbing. No stabba-wabbying. I raise my paw to knock on Theo's door, but for a moment it simply hangs in the air. Deep breath, Pierre. We got this. Theo? No response. The duck apocalypse. No, not the duck apocalypse. Not the ducks. Not the duckies. The ducka 80 ducka age done. Duck age done. Duck age done. Is that what it says? Ah, not the ducks. Close enough. Yay, I did it. I said words. Hunter, you look so sad. It's because chat's being mean to me. I know. I'd be sad too. Chat's pretty mean. I don't deserve this, you know. Sometimes chat just likes to pick on me for no damn reason. Armageddon. Duckagideon. Is that what was said? I did it. I did it. Guys, I have a hard time pronouncing big words. Big words hard. Things that are also big can also be pretty hard. Alright, I'm gonna make food. What are you making for food? Will you send some to me? I want noms. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. All you left me was a cucumber and chat. That's not enough. Cucumber not enough. I want more. I need more food. I need more substance. I need more of the substance. Whatever I shall find to create, I see. I need more substance, and I need it now. I knock one more time. Hey, Theo, we need you. My voice sounds scratchy and strange, like it belongs to someone else. In just a few moments, I hear a gruff. Be right there. Who's me? I hear a rustle of blankets and a shuffle of clothes, a light bump and... Ooh. Sugar! And was that Doritos? I get Doritos? I get cucumber, Doritos, sugar, and what the fuck is that? A sausage cross? A wiener cross? Hot dogs? What is that? What is the plus sign? I don't understand. Pepperoni cross! I love pepperoni! I like the sugar! I love the sugar! I need more sugar, guys. A light bump and a hushed curse, and then the door opens. God damn! God damn! What's wrong? I glance at Hunter and then back at the worried Theo. It's the den. A branch fell and broke one of the windows. Theo's sleepy eyes jolt open, electricity running through his frame. How bad is it? He starts storming down the hallway, not waiting for an answer. It's not great. We already cleared out most of the den and only a tree brick. I stop explaining, just trying to keep up with the fox. Hunter trailing lamely behind us both. Oh, my poor boy. My poor Hunter. My poor raccoon boy. Theo stops only a moment to notice the plants neatly stacked on the couches before he continues to the den. I can feel the cold seeping into the hallway as we approach the door. He throws it open and storms inside. Theo's eyes followed the gnarled fork of the intruding branch up to its shattered base. I'm gonna have a shattered base in just a moment. He winces with real pain, as if it had pierced him instead. We got rid of the broken glass on the floor and moved all the plants out. Just the branches left. Just the branch. He repeats hollowly. He fixes us with a wild gaze, already moving back out the door. I'll need your help. Let me grab gloves. He runs out of the den, giving me another chance to nudge Hunter. Hey, Hunter, you haven't said anything in a while. He gives me a dull, obtuse look. I'm just tired. I suppose I'll give it a rest for now. He's not offering anything else at the moment. Theo re-enters the room with gloves on and thrusts 2 more pairs into his arms. Put these on, both of you. I consider mentioning Hunter's injury to Theo, but the raccoon's already sliding his gloves on. He looks to Theo, appearing to be waiting for directions. Despite it all, it seems like Hunter still wants to help. I decide to keep quiet. This should be easier with 3 people anyway. Alright, I'm gonna need one of you outside. I'll go. Hunter replies, already halfway out the door. Theo watches him leave, a frantic parade of complex emotions crossing his face. Whatever his thoughts are, he doesn't reveal them. He merely turns to me and says, "All right, you and I will push. He will pull." Hunter, now on the other side of the broken window, motions to us. 1, 2, 3! We get in position and with Theo's aided strength, move the branch completely outside. Hunter disappears from view without a word. Theo sighs deeply, some of the tension finally leaving his shoulders. He turns to me and stiffly asks, "Is he alright?" I can't come up with convincing lies, so I just nod. He doesn't look it. He's just tired. We're all tired. Some of Hunter's dull annoyance bleeds into my voice. I quickly add, "But we're okay. We just want to help you fix this." He opens his mouth to respond, but closes it as Hunter re-enters the room. "Thanks. You too. Now we just have to patch up the window." His friendly eyes flick between Hunter and me and then back to the shattered window. Something in them softens. "You know what? I have this covered." His tone is gruff, but not unkind. Wait, whose house is this? This is Theo's house. This is Theo's house. He's letting us all stay because there was a giant snowstorm and like half the neighborhood is out of power. "Why don't you two rest a bit? You did great work moving everything out." Hunter opens his mouth to interject, but I beat him to it. "Thanks, Theo. I think we'll do just that." The raccoon and I wordlessly head for the living room. I'd be tilted if a tree was trying to kill me. I think he was also just like worried in a sense, because like Theo is a plant daddy. He was like, "Oh my god, my plants and stuff," but like we had already got all the plants out. I don't know why it shows plants in the background there, because they're not. We took care of them. Unless those are the fake plants. He does have some fake plants, but this was a house that was like given to him from his aunt, so honestly, like I could see why he's kind of like concerned and everything too. Like, "Oh my god, like, what's going on? I have guests here." Those look like succulents. Are succulents okay in the cold? Maybe they're fine. I don't know. The raccoon and I wordlessly head for the living room, leaving Theo to his work. He plops down on the couch next to one of the plants. Should I sit next to him? I sit on a different sofa. He lets out a soft sigh and then pulls out his phone. "Hunter?" He looks up at me. "Thanks for coming so quickly." They're definitely far better than non-cacti plants, I see. He puts on a smile for me, but it feels empty. "Don't worry about it." We sit quietly for a while, accompanied by soft clicking sounds of his phone. I recognize the sounds from the other day, from his chess app. I pull my own phone out, my exhaustion slowly catching up to me. Bits and pieces of my dream return to me as we sit. It doesn't feel right to broach the topic now, though. Some mindless scrolling later, I glance back up at him. He's still clicking away at his chess game, his injured arm resting on the other as he plays. I see an opening for some kind of conversation. "Hey, I think I saw some pain meds in the kitchen yesterday. Do you?" I begin phrasing a question, then adjust. "Let me grab some for you." Hunter puts his phone down. "That sounds good." This time, I don't get a smile, but I can see some sort of familiar warmth in his eyes. A little sign of gratitude, a thank you without all the words. I excuse myself to the kitchen. A little stove clock reads 6:15, but it feels like I've been up for hours. I can make out the beginning of a sunrise through the kitchen window. I zone out for a moment, entraced by the gentle light. Then some faint chest clicking from the living room reminds me of my task. I start to rifle through Theo's cabinets for the meds, moving with urgency. I don't feel like leaving Hunter alone, even for a short time. Before long, I find them and return to the living room. Hunter's still seated where I left him, though he's not on his phone anymore. I clear my throat to announce my presence before approaching him. "Here, it says to take 2. I hand him a bottle of water. "Thank you, Pierre." Still no smile, but I'll take what I can get. As he takes the meds, I make myself as comfortable as I can on the couch next to him. Does it hurt a lot? Before he answers, I add a, be honest, please. No sugarcoating. That gets him thinking. He hesitates to answer for a minute, then he exhales. Yes, it still does, but I think the meds will help. I nod. My conversations with Hunter have never been this stale, but at least I'm getting him to talk. Do you want to chat about anything?
I'm okay, I think. Can we just sit?
Of course. He'd definitely hold him back. Maybe the living room is too open of a space for him to talk. Hey, would you be more comfortable in your room? He nods and gets up. And are you opposed to having some company? I remind him again. Honestly, you can tell me no.
I think I'd like that, yeah.
Progress. At least he doesn't hate having me around right now. Forcing some energy into my voice, I get up and motion him forward. Lead the way, then. I situate myself on the floor as he takes the bed. Almost immediately, he's on his phone again, chest sound effects playing aloud. I want so badly to ask him what's wrong, but it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like the right time. More chest clicks fill the otherwise silent room. A different sound effect plays. Did you win?
No, that was a check.
A what?
It's when you put your opponent's king in danger.
Is that good for you?
It depends. Sometimes you do it to win. That's called a checkmate.
He makes another move on his phone.
Other times you do it out of desperation when your king is exposed. It usually draws dangerous pieces away from your own king and keeps him safe temporarily.
I see an opportunity for some conversation. And the king is the most important piece?
Important is one way to describe him.
He sits up in bed, still concentrating on his game.
He's a liability to his army. Once he's cornered, the game is over. Yet, they still do everything they can to protect him.
He pauses.
Well, I guess they don't get a choice. The king gets to control whatever happens to them. Despite all that, you realize just how vulnerable he is, even after your first few games.
I get the feeling he isn't talking about chess. A different sound plays.
And that's checkmate.
For you? He nods and puts his phone down.
I needed that.
How did you play?
Well, the game revolves around keeping your king safe and making threats against the other player's king. Like I said, first person to corner the other's king with no recourse wins.
I see a small spark in his eyes for the first time today.
Here, it might be easier to explain if you have this app.
He hops off the bed and joins me on the floor, showing me his phone's home screen and pointing to the chess icon. Tick, tock, tick, tock.
And in this situation, you can't move your knight. It's stuck defending your king. And moving it would put your king in danger, which isn't allowed. That's called a pin. When your pieces are restricted from moving them, would expose your king to danger. You're not allowed to move your king into danger or check. And when your opponent uses a piece to put you into check, your king needs to move away or command a piece to shield himself from the attack.
I blink and try to wrap my head around it all. I'm happy to see Hunter perked up a little, but I wasn't prepared for a 3-hour-long chess masterclass. My brain would already be fried. I'd be like, the what? The what go where? Okay, so what are my options now?
Well, your knight and king are stuck where they are, but you can move elsewhere on the board. Refocus your efforts.
Before I can respond, I feel a yawn coming on. Hunterless went out too.
But it might be easier if we just play a game. We've been just talking strategy and theory, but playing the game's the best way to learn. Here, I'll send you a challenge request on the app. I get a notification from the app. His profile features a silly picture of him dressed up as some costume. As I accept the request and the game begins, I remember the notification from him that I woke up to. Oh, by the way, I thought the pic you sent me last night was cute.
Oh, that? I figured you like it.
I swear I see his cheeks glow a little before he buries himself in his phone before I get to look properly. Oh, what a cutie patootie.
You're playing as white, so you can move first.
Okay. Trying to remember what Hunter just put that dick in check. Trying to remember what Hunter just taught me about opening a chess game. I move one of my pawns to the center of the board. He grins a little.
Seems like I wasn't a terrible teacher at all.
No, you weren't. Although, it's only been one move. I wince as I say that. Hunter doesn't need that reminder right now.
Let's see.
He makes his first move, challenging my pawn. I instinctively take his pawn off the board with mine.
That icon is literally Hunter's face right now.
And he responds immediately by moving a bigger piece across the board. That's the bishop? That's the bishop, right? It moves diagonal moves only? He nods.
Very good.
Okay, what's my next move? I remember him saying that moving the horse-shaped piece early in the game is a good strategy, and protecting my king is good too. Given those facts, I make my move. He makes another move pretty quickly, bringing out another important piece.
And this piece?
I think hard. The queen! That one can move in any direction, right? He nods happily. I think carefully about my next move. Maybe another horse move? I could even make a threat against this queen with that idea. Content with my thought process, I make my move. With a confident tap, he catapults his queen straight towards my king. My phone buzzes and a "you lose" screen appears. What? That wasn't even 5 moves! And you only took away a pawn from me. How was that a win?
Well, you see.
After a quick explanation, I realized that the chess app was, in fact, not lying to me about Hunter being a victor. The Raccoon begins discussing what happened in the game and the moves he would have made in my place.
And just because you can take a piece doesn't mean you should, especially if there's a piece guarding it, ready to take revenge.
I get it, I think. Truthfully, all I got was that chess is far too complex of a game for me.
Anyway, we could play more over the next few days.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Yeah, chess, yay. I pause. To my unknowing passerby, it might seem like Hunter was back to his normal, whatever that meant. Hunter grins and hops back onto his bed, just laying there now. So, what got you into this game anyway? It seems like you know so much about it.
Oh, nothing in particular. I just think it's neat is all. Fun to play.
You said you're on the college team, right? Did you start playing then? He hesitates.
No, actually. I started when I was a kid.
I could tell he's less than enthused about telling the story. Hey, sorry, we don't have to talk about it.
No, it's okay. My parents got me into chess when I was really little. I played it for a while, but managed to weasel out of it after middle school.
He chuckles dryly. Worlds different from his usual laugh.
The game room was probably my least favorite room in the house. We didn't have any fun game consoles. We didn't even have a TV.
So it was just a chessboard in the room?
Well, a few board games. Only the intellectual stuff.
Those 64 squares felt suffocating sometimes.
Did they make you play against your will?
No, it wasn't that. They just had me play against other people who were much, much better than me. Watching the inevitable advance of your opponent towards your king, it was one of the worst feelings. You throw all your pieces in front of him, but one by one, they all fall. There's no way to exert control over a chess game against a master.
The atmosphere feels eerie, similar to the couch a few hours ago. I see. I'm glad that it's something you enjoy now, though.
Yeah.
Wahahaha.
I took a much needed break from chess in high school and got back to it in college. My teammates are much friendlier to challenge. I feel like I'm actually learning from them, rather than just get beaten into the ground.
I have so many questions about his parents, his childhood. Remnants of my dream come back to me, and it takes every bit of me to restrain not to ask how accurate it was to his real life. Oh, so I was just dreaming about what I thought Hunter's life was like. The raccoon lets that aside. Maybe I have the ability to see
People's lives in my dream.
Ugh. Man, I should really get some food soon. I had like half a bowl of cereal, which is more than I normally eat, to be honest. But I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, chat. Hungry for sexy, furry guys and cucumbers. The raccoon lets out a sigh.
I'm sorry, Pierre.
My ears perk up. Oh, hey, no need to apologize.
I should, though. I've been a drag this whole morning, I know. It's just... I don't want to get into it right now. But I appreciate you.
Of course, Hunter. Don't mention it. For some reason, it feels like I'm talking to the real Hunter. Not that I thought his jolly nature or energy was disingenuous, of course. But being here with him, I can't help but think that those parts of his personality show so little of who he is. His worries and anxieties, his upbringing. What hides beneath the mask? I spread out on the floor, making myself more comfortable. I look up at the raccoon, but he seems to be preoccupied with another chess game. Hey, Hunter?
Yeah?
Win it for the both of us? That earns me a gentle teasing smile.
You bet I will.
I rest my head on my arms, my lack of sleep really catching up to me. Just my shallow slumbers filled with visions of chess pieces gliding across the board. Hunter, the king, stands opposite of my own king. I blink and find myself in my king's square. His army starts to part around him, exposing him as he sits on his throne. My own pieces begin moving out of my way, opening a single file, leading me directly to Hunter. I'm gonna take him out. I reach one paw out to the king, his brow furrowed deep in thought, head resting on his paw. Man spreading in his throne. Exactly. He looks up and we make eye contact. Nothing between us. No chess pieces. No walls. He looks surprised. But as quickly as our eyes meet, his pieces recoil, moving and obstructing my view of the raccoon. His queen, his rooks, they all gather in front of him, guarding their leader at his command. And soon, only the lonely crown around one of his ears is visible behind his army. Hunter, you don't need to hide from me. I blink once more. Hunter's familiar ceiling is there to greet me. I sit up and then realize I'm on his bed. Shit, I didn't ask. I start to throw his comforter off, but I stop myself. Wait, I fell asleep on the floor. He must have tucked me into his bed after I passed out. I exhale and lay back on the mattress. I give his room a once-over. Everything seems to be where it belongs, but Hunter isn't anywhere in sight. I let myself sit a bit longer before begrudgingly getting up. Hunter seemed okay earlier, but I just want to check up on him. Descending the stairs, I spot Hunter and Ollie on the couch. As I approach the two of them, the raccoon notices me immediately and perks up.
Hey, hey! Look who it is!
His voice comes out more energetic than it's been all day. Ollie turns and waves. Hey, Pierre! You're just in time! We were about to grab a bite to eat! Artemis threw a quick pasta dish together! The three of us, admittedly an odd bunch, serve ourselves and quickly settle in at the dining table. My stomach reminds me that I haven't eaten all day, and I immediately start wolfing down the food.
So, where's Artie?
He's out with Theo, grabbing some wood boards to fix up the den window. They patched it up temporarily, but the boards are a better solution, at least until the storm's over. I was meaning to ask what happened this morning. I got a rundown, sort of, but the two of them ran out the door. I glance a shot at Hunter, half expected him to re-enter his slump from earlier, but he seems to be okay. In fact, the smile on his face tells an entirely different story from this morning.
Oh. It's not much to worry about. A tree in the yard outside broke the den's window overnight, and we were able to patch it up temporarily. No biggie.
Ollie clanks his claws together as he listens to the raccoon. Oh, that's good. I could tell Theo was roused by the situation, but you were sleeping there, Pierre, so I wanted to make sure you were all right too. Confused, I try to discreetly study Hunter's expression as he eats. Pierre? Still focused on Hunter, I didn't realize Ollie calling my name until he repeats it. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. I'm okay. Just glad we were able to find a temporary fix for it. Right. And it must have been a pain getting the tree branch out of the room. How bad was the damage? My eyes dart back to Hunter, but he replies without missing a beat.
Oh, it was a big deal. Theo, Pierre, and I got it out without too much struggle. And it'll all be fixed soon.
I could almost hear him straining to get the last words out with gusto. Ollie looks at him and then at me. Right. That's really good to hear. The dino lowers his gaze to his plate, pointedly redirect his attention to his meal. I pick out my plate, still trying to glean any amount of information from Hunter's face. The raccoon's tail swishes back and forth mechanically, seemingly under the manual control. Ollie looks up and breaks the silence. Also, Pierre, I think Theo was saying he needed to figure out another sleeping accommodations for you, especially because the den repairs are just temporary. Have you given it any thought yet? That's a good point. I'm not sure, but...
You could stay with me. I got tons of room.
Ollie and I exchange glances. While I'm certainly grateful, I can't say I was expecting Hunter to offer that to me. Wow, that's really kind of you, Hunter.
Nah, it's no problem.
The raccoon gets up.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm stuffed.
He deposits his plate in the sink, then turns to address us. I can see the edges of his mask start to unravel.
If you two will excuse me, I'm going to be rested in my room.
You know, I haven't seen Rufy. Wonder how he's doing. I wonder how my childhood buddy's doing, you know? He clears the room rather quickly, leaving the two of us in awkward silence. He's probably still fucking passed out drunk. He drank a little bit too much last night. Ollie glances over at me but doesn't press. Okay, well, if you're done here, maybe we could check out the den? I haven't actually seen the repairs yet. Yeah, he's been gone for a while. Right, sure. The den is surprisingly temperate. Not suitable for sleep, but not as teeth-chattering as it was this morning. The window appears to be well patched with layers of curtain, plastic trash bags, and duct tape. This doesn't look bad at all, actually. He walks around the room expecting the seats and the bookshelf. I was expecting to be in much greater disarray, honestly. But you guys did a pretty good job this morning. It was nothing, really. Much easier with more paws on deck. I'm sure. Hey, is Hunter okay? He just felt a little different just now compared to the last 2 days. I freeze. I mean, obviously, I haven't known him for long, but it's just a vibe, I guess. How do I answer this question? Pierre? Oh, And in that moment, I feel the mask over my own 2 eyes. I feel the mask over my own 2 eyes. The gaze of my The gaze of my raptor companion sends me to the pack stands in my dream. I look down at my 2 paws, my familiar silver gray fur replaced by darkly colored raccoon paws. I blink once and I'm back in the den. I'm not sure. I think he's okay. I wince. That was probably some of the worst lying I've ever done. Ollie isn't stupid. Ollie isn't stupid, Pierre. Yeah, you fucking dumb bitch. He ain't stupid. Who dissociates in the middle of a lie anyway? His eyes see right through me, but he still doesn't press. Oh, I see. Okay then. He turns and looks closely at the bookshelf, clearly looking for a way to change the subject. Theo has quite the collection, don't you think? I'm glad that none was subjected to the elements for too long. Yeah, I am too. This feels like such a good reading spot. I feel bad that Theo gave it up for me to sleep in. I try to shake off my daydream as I stand there with Ollie. Oh, I don't think he minded, really. It seems like he'd much rather you use the room than him, honestly. He's really just the giving type, I think. Hosting all of us here on a whim without any hesitation. I look at the patched up window, and as the last of this morning's adrenaline wears off, the guilt starts to sink in. It's like my bad luck followed me here, and I've somehow become a burden on Hunter now, having to sleep in his room. And now there's a huge hole in his house. I cover my mouth, not meaning to blurt that out. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Hey, Pierre? The dino scurries up to me, eyes full of worry. You know this wasn't your fault, right? You couldn't have predicted this would happen. I suppose that's true. But Hunter certainly seemed prepared for a crisis. The way he triaged the situation without any hesitation. Pierre? Look at me, please. Holy shit, guys, I cannot read now. With a momental effort, I meet Ollie's deep blue eyes. It seems like it's just as much effort for him as it is for me. Come back here, okay? To the den? Take off the mask. I'm here. Sorry, Ollie. I hold back a sarcastic laugh. I was the one telling Hunter not to apologize just hours ago. Hey, it's okay. I know it's been really stressful morning for you. Do you want to take a seat in the kitchen again? I'll put on some tea? I nod. Yeah, I think I'll like that. In spending this morning trying to take care of Hunter, I didn't realize how much I needed some care too. Exhaling, I follow the dino out of the den. We both get resituated at the dining table. Ollie prepares 2 mugs of tea, then joins me. We don't have to talk or anything, by the way. I'm content just sitting here with you. No, it's okay. I'm sorry for being weird earlier. Ollie shrugs. I'm always weird. I don't mind if you are too. I take a sip from my mug, letting the warm drink calm me a little. It's just been a complicated morning. Does Hunter have anything to do with it? He's not beating around the bush, is he, you know? Yeah, a little. Okay, I thought as much. What do you think is up? I'm honestly not sure. I consider my next words carefully. I know Ollie means well, but I'm not sure. I feel comfortable sharing Hunter's secrets. The few I could coax out of him anyway. The tree branch this morning gave us a lot more trouble than he let on. Ollie nods. I could tell that much. I let out a sigh. And he injured himself a little while trying to get the branch out, just the 2 of us. But I don't think that's the problem. Actually, I don't even know what the problem is. I pause and look up at the raptor. His azure eyes are wide, brimming with patient curiosity. After he hurt himself this morning, he's just been in this funk. I got him out of it for a few hours, but now it feels like he's just overcompensating it for now. I wish he'd just tell me what's wrong. Problem solving is easier when you know what the problem is, you know? Ollie looks down at his drink for a moment, then looks back at me with a sideways gaze. Can I offer my thoughts? Of course. I don't know exactly what's going on, obviously. Hunter seems like a great guy, but we haven't talked very much. Even so, I can tell that he's hurting, even if I can't say why. He pauses to think, then continues. And sometimes, you can't just fix pain like that. It's not that simple. I mean, you could treat physical pain, of course, but I think he's experiencing more than that. Ollie pauses again, marshaling his thoughts. I would just take it slow with him, especially when you don't know all the details. It seems like he trusts you, so he'll tell you where it hurts when the time is right. Just don't be afraid of silence. Sometimes it's okay to have a conversation breathe. If that makes sense. Truthfully, I didn't have the heart-to-heart with Ollie on my bingo card when I first met him. There's clearly much more to this dino than meets the eye. Yeah, it does. Thank you, Ollie. You're incredibly perspective, by the way. It's not great. I'm not great at hiding how I'm feeling, but I have a feeling Hunter didn't have you fooled either. Oh. The dino goes red. It's just easy for me to tune into others emotionally. I've always got a finger on the pulse of the room, just, out of habit. I hope that isn't creepy or anything. I give him a smile. No, it isn't, actually. I appreciate it, seriously. He does a bad job of hiding his embarrassment behind his claws, mumbling a response. It's nothing, really. His phone goes off in his hoodie pocket, and he hops up from his seat. Oh, I completely forgot I'm hosting a game tonight in a few minutes. He freezes halfway to the door and turns back to me. Will you be okay down here? Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling. Okay. I'm sorry. We'll talk more later, I promise. He hops off from the table and starts looking through the snack cupboard. I just need some feel for the session. After selecting a few brightly colored bags of chips and a couple soda cans, he turns to me. Hey, Pierre. Good luck. I know you'll figure it out. Thank you, Ollie. The dino waves and wanders out of the kitchen with his snacks. Dude, that's literally me when I go, stream. I'm like, all right, grab some snackies, grab some drinks. Peace out, motherfuckers. So I didn't do that this time. I just grabbed
Pepsi, some water, and that's it. I literally can feel my stomach growling, guys. Like, I'm legit starving. Like, this never happens. My body's like, need food, need substance. But I don't know what I want to eat. I don't know what I want to eat, guys. I don't know what I want to eat. Maybe I'll go get a snack eat. Maybe I will go get a snack. Go eat? No. No, now I'm not gonna eat because you told me now. Nope, now I'm not gonna eat because you told me to go eat. I refuse now. I take a quick glance at my phone. It's still early evening, but I'm not in the mood to hang out with anyone else right now. I guess I should retreat to Hunter's room, assuming he's okay with me being there. Passing by the living room, I remember to grab my air mattress and my blankets. I make it up to Hunter's door, setting down the air mattress to knock. I hesitate for a moment. I almost considered going back downstairs and setting up camp there. Then I think back to my dream, the lonely king atop his throne. When we made eye contact, through his mixed emotions, I could sense some semblance of hope. Behind his mask, I could see some belief that maybe he could learn to open up to someone else and that they would try to understand. I raise my paw to the door and give a firm knock. Housekeeping! Who is it? I clear my throat. It's me. Come in. As I enter his room, I see Hunter sprawled on the bed looking up at the ceiling. Hey, just wanted to check in. He nods wordlessly, still focused on the spinning ceiling fan. How are you holding up? I'm okay, I think. He seems deflated, though I think I prefer that over his overly jolly facade. Just tired from the day is all. That makes two of us. I study his reaction to my joke, but he doesn't seem to have one. I realize that I'm standing in the doorway. Oh, hey, were you really okay with me staying here tonight? I really don't mind staying in the living room. I know that it's been a long day. He lets out a sigh and sits up. Yeah, I really don't mind. Company isn't the worst idea right now. Alright, thank you, Hunter, really. I start pulling on the air mattress and my belongings, setting everything up on the floor. Uh-oh, the music stopped, guys. Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna be like, why are you sitting up the air mattress when, you know, there's a bed with me in it right here? Hey, Pierre. I jump a little at the mention of my name. What's up? I'm sorry. Again. Hey, no need to be sorry. Well, I did just ditch you and Ollie down there. And we didn't think anything of it, I promise. I know, but I guess I feel like... I sit on my air mattress as quietly as possible, waiting for Hunter to continue. I feel like I need to play things up around people, you know? I know it was weird for me to walk out on you guys like that, but I just couldn't keep up. The energy, I mean. I love being the life of the party. I love bringing spirit to the room, but it's hard to do it all the time. I'm sure this is all true, but I can't help but feel there's more that he's not telling me. And I feel like it's become expected of me. Hunter is the fun, jolly dude. Always, no matter what. The conversation reaches a lull, and I ask my burning question. Hey, was any of this related to us moving the tree branch this morning? It's just, everything seemed fine, even when we were cleaning up the den. But once we couldn't get that branch out... He looks at me quietly. I could tell he's trying to formulate a response. I could sense him calculating behind his mask. He doesn't reply for a while. I almost cave, wanting to burst into apologies and call my inquiry off. But Ollie's advice grounds me. Let the conversation breathe, Pierre. Yeah, a little. My arm doesn't hurt much anymore, but the pain this morning, it just sent me back to a bad place. He takes a deep breath. I'm past it now, but it still haunts me. Can I tell you the full story another time? It takes every bit of restraint not to press him further. When it's time, I'll know. Of course. Thank you for trusting me. For feeling like you can let your guard down around me even a little. A small hunter smile. Somehow, this one feels more genuine. Hey, I knew you were a good dude when we met. And Rofi's given you a glowing recommendation, so there's nobody to thank me. The room goes quiet once more, though the air isn't as stiff as before. Is there anything I could do for you right now? Anything at all? I could really use a hug. I take that as my cue to get up, opening my arms for him. Come here, Hunter. He gets up off his bed, shuffling over to me. He leans in for a hug. For a second, I get a good close-up look at his golden eyes. They shine back at me with the beginnings of tears filled with a vulnerable hope. Oh, it's so cute. I wrap my arms around him tightly, rubbing my head against his shoulder. I run my paws up and down his back. Though we don't exchange words, I don't think my message could be any clearer. You're safe here with me, Hunter. We stand there for an eternity in each other's presence. Then, I feel him slowly leave our embrace. He sniffles a little, wiping his nose with his paw. Then he sits back on his bed, patting a spot next to him. Join me? Anytime. We sit, and he leans his head on my shoulder. It's some kind of citrus today. Oranges? I feel him chuckle. The vibration of his laugh through my shoulders are comforting. Spot on. Told you I'd change it up for you. Where'd you get the time to put on... Where'd you get the time to put cologne on? Well, it was before I came downstairs this morning. Amidst the chaos and exhaustion, he kept his promise to me. But it'll be something different tomorrow? That's the plan. Do you just walk around with like million different cologne scents in your luggage? They're small bottles, a cute travel kit if you will. Also, where do you find one that smells like oranges? It's citrus. Citrus delight. You gotta show me sometime. I will. I'm also in serious need of sleep. He gives me a gentle cheek nuzzle, then lays down. I feel you there. I start to get off his bed, but I'm interrupted. Hey, don't be silly. This mattress is more comfier than your air mattress. Come and cuddle. Those are the words, guys. Those are the words that just sent me into the heavens. See you later, guys. Finally. If, you'd like that. I admit, hearing Hunter hesitate is cute. I love that. I smile, rising from the bed only to hit the light switch. I slink my way through the darkness to rejoin him in bed. Hey, if I pass out in the next 5 seconds, apologies in advance. I'll be right behind you. I curl up, and he snuggles up behind me, wrapping his arms around my chest. Oh, I'm the little spoon. Well, actually, I'm behind you. Be like, Hunter, why do I feel something poking behind me? Very funny. He lets out a soft, gentle, warm laugh, a comfortable one. I never thought I could miss the sound of someone's laugh so much, let alone someone I only just met. Good night, Pierre. Good night, Hunter. He squeezes me gently, and I'm surrounded by the scent of oranges once again. Before long, I can hear him snoring quietly. And true to my word, I'm right behind him as we drift off together. Aww. No! I I need more. Thank you so much for playing so far. Promises to Keep has been a true labor of love for all of us, and we appreciate your interest and support. Oh. Save. That when I come back. Left high and dry again, guys. Look at all these patrons. Aww. Please stay tuned for our next release. Until then, Theo's doors are always open. Aww. We never saw Rofi again, guys. Well, who the fuck knows what happened to him? He's just gone. Gone in the wind, guys. Gone in the wind. There's so many other scenes. Maybe they expect you to go with like your childhood friend. Well, that's that, guys. That's that. We did it. Yay. Yay. Well, I guess what I'll do, guys, is I'll cut this stream short so I can go make some nom-noms, and then I'll be right back for a second stream. I have another game that I found that I'm excited to show you guys. I'm excited to show you guys so much. I think you guys will love it. Hopefully it'll work. Yeah. I hope it will actually work and my computer can handle it. I got it off itch.io, that website. That's also where I got this visual novel from, Promises to Keep. Honestly, it was a really good game. I honestly loved it a lot. It was very cute. Very, like, I don't know, the music was calming, everything, the characters. If I ever were to go back into it, I probably would, you know, check out the other people's interactions, maybe spend more time with our childhood friend Rofi. But yeah, honestly, it was really good. I absolutely loved it. I loved it. Although I feel like I show you guys these visual novels and I'm like, oh my god, guys, it's gonna be so hardcore, and it's like, you know, super cute and soft and all that, and leaves us high and dry. It's the blue balls of visual novels. I give you guys blue balls is what happens is, but I do apologize, but I'll be right back for a second stream. Ow! The rubber buckies. It seems like you have to commit to one furry boy per session. I mean, you can, I think, ow! Ow! Shot in the head. And you're to blame. Pure got taken out by a flashbang. Thank you for the head pats, Abby. Welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate yous. I appreciate. Welcome in. I think it was like during the basement scene where you actually get to decide who you spend your time with, because it's like your eyes lock onto one person, and I think at that point you can commit, because you can like interact with the others and stuff. You have like the option to be like, you want to do this, you want to do that. I kind of spend more, I kind of acted like if this was a dating sim, like where would I want to put my more points into, so I kind of chose more towards Hunter in a sense. But you know, I feel like maybe choosing the other interactions, I probably could have learned a little bit more of the other characters. From the start, I was like, I'm not gonna be with Ollie. I'm not gonna do anything. And then like when I actually had a scene with Ollie and he was like showing me his gaming setup and stuff, like honestly, it was so cute, and like, you know, that he generally likes
this thing, and he was super excited that someone liked, you know, the same thing as him and all that, and I'm just like, oh. And I feel like the reason why I didn't choose Roofy, like, I don't know, because in a sense, like, he has the same energy and stuff as me, and honestly, I don't know if I want to be with me. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like Ryan, in a sense, is kind of like a male version of me, but, like, I don't know. He's a bit more tamer. I'm a wild child. I'm like, you know, I'm flaming with personality. I got different, like, you know, he's never bored, because I got, like, 7 million different personalities, you know? You want this personality? Ugh. You want crazy pure? You got it. You want horn dog? You got it. You want calm, sweet pure? You got it. You want crybaby pure? You got it. I got all of them. You want, like, rough and bed pure? You got it. You got all of them. Just spin the wheel. You can, whatever one it lands on, that's one you get. I'm joking. Or am I, guys? Or am I? Or am I? Anyway, I'm gonna go get some foods, cause unlock them all. Unlock all the peer animations. You got it. You got it. You can do it. I believe in you. I don't know who to raid, to be honest. Guess we can raid. Let's raid the Madkin. I feel like we haven't raided them in a bit. If I can spell. They don't have an E in their name. Tin. Alright, we'll raid them. We're gonna raid. We're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna do it. Like I said, I'll be right back after I eat some noms. And then we're gonna play the other game that I downloaded and see if that works. If not, well, we'll figure out another game, guys. We'll figure out another game. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. If not, then we'll just talk war stories, you know? I'll tell you, like, the embarrassing things that I do in life. I could tell you the weird conversation that I had yesterday at work, and I was so glad that my manager and stuff were not listening, because, oh my god, I literally was, I died laughing. It was just me and my coworker, we were just laughing so hard because the shit I said. If you guys want to know more about it, I could tell you it was about socks. If you want to know more about the sock conversation, let me know when I come back after getting some foods. But if I don't get to see you again later, I hope you have a good rest of your Saturday. If it's nighttime, sleep tight. Don't let the gerbils bite your little toesies. And I'll see you all laters.